Hi, everybody. Welcome to this very special edition of Comcast Newsmakers on location at the National Urban League Centennial Conference. Joining me now here in Washington, D.C. is Ski Johnson, the three-time Grammy-nominated jazz artist. Ski, welcome to the program.
Oh, man, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
It is good to see you, and I got to ask you a pretty obvious question that I think our viewers at home may be asking. Right. What in the world is a Grammy-nominated artist doing at the National Urban Leagues?
Because, you know, I support education. I support everything the Urban League stands for, and I have a responsibility to give back. And I do that through my foundation. And that's pretty much what brings me here.
And speaking of your foundation and giving back, Ski, what you do is pretty remarkable. That more and more people probably should do in a position like you, and that is taking the proceeds of one of your albums. You've done 8 so far, right?
Yes.
Taking the proceeds of one of your albums and giving it all to charity. What specific charity?
American Cancer Society. Both of my parents passed away of cancer, and I said, this is my 7th album, my 8th album coming up, the one that's out now, New Beginnings. And the one album that I dedicated to a cause, went to #1 and got nominated for 3 Grammys. That's because it was no longer about me, but about someone else and helping. And that turned my whole life around, becoming this philanthropist in music. And my foundation's been doing a lot in that.
All right, I'm going to throw you a curveball, not only to you, but also to our viewers at home. Folks out there, I need you to take your remote control and pump up the volume just a little bit, because I'm going to have Ski play about 30 seconds of a song. Ski, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, go ahead. Keep going, keep going. Excellent. That was excellent. That's pretty good. How did you? Why are you playing the saxophone? Why are you not playing the piano or the drums? Is this the instrument that speaks to you?
Well, I wanted to be the Benny Goodman of jazz, but that wasn't as marketable as sax. I fell in love with the sax, and I feel I can reach more.
You're in the same league as a Coltrane. You're in the same league. Come on, you know you are.
I try. I mean, they're great artists.
Don't be humble. Do your thing.
But I love what I do, and I love, most important, taking the responsibility of my success and giving back. Because we all, like journalists, have a responsibility. The president has a responsibility. The Urban League has. I got to respond. We all have to do our part, and I'm doing my part.
Ski, you mentioned a few moments ago that both your parents died of cancer. Your proceeds, some of the proceeds, also go to building a school in Ethiopia. Tell us about that.
Well, we just did a major fundraiser June 2nd at the Embassy of Croatia. I've teamed up with the Ambassador of Croatia and now the Ambassador of Iceland and the Ambassador of Sweden. So they're all getting behind me. In fact, my new album next year is going to be called what? The Ambassador. So, and I've formed these alliances with the ambassadors to support my foundation, and it's all in me doing my part, and that's what I'm trying to do.
And speaking of doing everyone's part, I guess while we're talking about cancer, people out there need to get mammograms. People out there have to get their colonoscopies.
Yes.
It's not pretty to do those type things, but it could save a life, no?
It's not. I have to get it done. It's not pretty. It could save a life. I mean, my father, if he had gotten checked sooner, he would have lived longer. But it's a responsibility. One family member is affected by cancer. Everybody knows someone who has died of cancer. It's a huge epidemic.
You're unbelievable. You're absolutely right. As someone who has a father that has colon cancer, had colon cancer, 3 uncles that had colon cancer. My grandfather died of colon cancer. It is a horrific, horrific disease.
Yes.
Very quickly, do you have a foundation website that we should go to, a telephone number?
You can go to my website, skijohnson.com, and you can find it through there. The name of the foundation is Jazz for Life Foundation. Look, big things coming. I also have a TV show coming this fall. The Jazz Life.
Thank you very much, Ski. It's good to see you.
Okay, good to see you.
And thank you for watching this very special edition of Comcast Newsmakers. We'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.